Hi, folks, and welcome to one of the big occasions on the college football calendar. Two teams that have earned their right to play for the championship of the ACC. Think about all the playoff and national championship dreams that have been launched from this stadium. There's a lot more at stake than a championship trophy here today. There's playoff positioning and potentially just getting into the playoff on the line as well. So the stakes have never been higher. As we'll see the number 16 team in the land, the North Carolina Tar Heels, taking on the 9th-ranked team, the Boston College Eagles. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. Kickoff team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. So North Carolina's offense will be the first up today. And as this quarterback takes the field, eager to see how he plays today, there's a certain gravity about him. You can tell from the warm-up song the way the team responds and rallies around him. Can he come through on a big stage here?
Yeah, this guy is their Superman. And when that opening kickoff is kicked up into the air, his cape goes on. He sets everything into place, gets the offense out of jams, does it in pressure situations. He's the arms and legs of this offensive system, but also the heart of this team. Well, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
And it's incomplete on the overthrow. Just too much on that ball. So it's 3rd and long from the 29. The defense play coverage or blitz. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Trying to create outside the pocket now. And that will pick up the first down. They'll spot it at 38.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
Pulls it in. It's Hamilton.
Any good offense has to have a reliable, quick to intermediate passing game. Even though that wasn't enough for the first down, it's plays like this that help you sustain drives and not get stuck with 3rd down and long.
Play action fake, looking to throw. Short pass, finds the tight end. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Defense sets the formation. It's 3rd down. They'll try to run for the first down. And the Tar Heels are on the move here.
Well, I know it's here early in this game, but boy, that's just what you want to see as an offense. You get to these 3rd downs, it's all about trying to create opportunities and momentum, and that's what they've done here, converting to get a new set of downs.
He's running out of time here. And the junior gets home, making a sack there.
It just looked like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a bit too long that time, allowed the defense to be able to get the pressure, and then come up with the first sack of the game.
The sack on first down, it's 2nd down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. That's caught. It's Carver. They bring him down. It's a very solid game, but still well short of the first down. The 8th play of this opening drive, but it's 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And he finds a wide-open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. Tackle is finally made, but it's down at the 28-yard line.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big 3rd down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving a quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. Now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
And the runner brought down after just a short game.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
He's got it on a crossing route. So a positive play, Kirk, with the crossing route. This is the defensive communication the coaches were worried about in this game.
Yeah, it really is a challenge in this call when the offense goes with that deep crosser. That defense has to do a good job of communicating, really keeping...
Got space, looking to score. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Tar Heels. Conference championship pressure, they just grind away. Beautiful execution on that methodical drive.
Man, I can't think of a better stage than a conference championship to put together a drive like that. Moving the sticks, executing along the way, avoiding any turnover potential, and coming up with a touchdown. Great job.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And it's 7-0 after the PAT. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. So the Boston College Eagles offense out there for their first possession. All right, Kirk, let's take a quick look at the impact players from today's game and how they're going to affect the outcome.
These are your leaders on the field and in the locker room. These are your go-to guys, not only when you need a play to be made, but also when you need somebody to rally your team.
Just a small gain. Look at it, 2nd and 9. Handoff from the shotgun. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line.
When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable third down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 or more yards a pop like that.
They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
Chris, just by watching this guy all year, the defense better be very careful to let this guy find that rhythm. I've seen him where he goes 5 yards, 8 yards, 10 yards, and then pops a big one. Right now, he looks like he's starting to gain some confidence here early in this game.
Quick throw complete to the tight end. And an explosive play. Stop finally made across midfield at the 44.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball down.
Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. And he scores. Touchdown, Eagles.
Oh, just outstanding execution here by this offense. The offensive line gives the quarterback time, and the quarterback's anticipation was on point. Puts that ball right in the money. The receiver, all he had to do was turn and catch the ball for that touchdown.
Set up now for the extra point try. And it's good. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the North Carolina offense is back out there on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? And the first play of the drive now from the 25. First down, looking to throw the ball. Snags the quick throw. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Boy, they're just fundamentally sound, right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
Now it's 2nd down here. Quick throw caught on the left side. Breaks loose at the 40. It's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down. And that run is good for first down yardage. A new set of downs for this offense. QB decides to keep it here. And that run produces a decent gain.
Well, there's just so many things happening on these read option plays, and they happen fast. This defense has done a good job of trying to prevent this quarterback from hitting the big play. He gets some yards here, but at least he didn't get out for a big gainer.
A juke to man, but not much room to maneuver. Stopped after a small gain. Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Receiver makes the catch. They get him at the 42. Good enough for a first down.
Well, that's exactly how you dice up a zone coverage. Nice throw downfield here on third down, and a really good route to give the quarterback a chance to make that play.
And the Tar Heels churn out another first down. There's the handoff. And they try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
The clock is running last minute in a very entertaining first quarter of play. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Throw to the running back in the flat. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense. Seventh play of the drive coming up, but it is third down and long. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Catch made down the left side. An explosive play. Touchdown, North Carolina. No chance to catch him.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Lining up to try the extra point. PAT puts him in front by 7. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Here comes a handoff. And it works. The first down to the 35. And it's North Carolina in front, Kirk. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period.
North Carolina, 14. Boston College, 7.
Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They've got him down out near the 40.
It's not a huge gain here, but if you add up multiple runs like that throughout the course of a game, by the fourth quarter, you're going to start to see that affect the defense.
Back to pass. It's Castellanos. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Tackle, but first down.
The tight end drag route is the perfect option for an offense looking to scheme that position open for some yardage. Perfect execution here for a first down.
Keeping it on the ground here. Defense makes the tackle on the ball carrier.
That play was perfectly defended. You know, sometimes as an offensive coordinator, you hit a wall, and it's time to mix some things up on what you show the defense.
Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. And that one's picked off. What a play. He's got some room and some blockers here. So a great return following the pick. They're finally able to get him down.
I'm going to give the defensive coordinator a tip of the cap here. They went with dime coverage with 6 defensive backs, which gives them a lot more speed on the field. And with those defensive backs, they're able to play better in space. They recognize the ball, step in front of it for a nice interception.
They stop him, but it's a first down.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
The freshman brings him down quickly. And they convert here on third down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. He's got it right near the end zone. And he scores. Touchdown, Tar Heels. Well, no surprise for offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. With the extra point, the lead is 14. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. So the BC offense is back out on the field now. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. They bring him down, but a solid gain there on first down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Tailback takes the handoff again. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
It was a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
Short throw complete to the tight end.
Boy, he has such great size. I just love this play call on 1st and 10. The defense is expecting a run. Instead, you go play action, and you throw it to the big man for some positive yards on 1st and 10.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. Great move there. An explosive play. They'll finally make the tackle down at the 27-yard line.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
Ball handed off and tackled after a small pickup there.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Looking to throw. It's Castellanos. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown. So now it's 3rd and short from the 23. Potential 4-down territory. Let's see what the 3rd down call is. There's some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. Doesn't hold on. Good hit by the DB. Now it brings up 4th down.
Well, it looked like the quarterback had everything that he needed there. Had great protection. The receiver ran a nice route. Just not able to convert there on that 3rd down. Let's see what their decision is on 4th down coming up.
Knocks that one right down the middle.
Well, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he'll be tackled after a solid effort on that return. And the Tar Heels offense He's back out on the field. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop him this time. Breaks loose at the 40. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Really good patience here from the back, and anytime you have a big gain like this, that means the receivers are doing their job as well at that second and third level of the defense, picking up some bigger blocks and helping them get even more yards.
On first down, it's play action. Oh, they've got him for a sack. A big play made by the junior.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
These big guys up front will have to regroup now. It's 2nd and 14. And a handoff as they run the counter play. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And the junior able to get home with the sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
And the Tar Heels bring their punt team onto the field. Bringing it back, it's Johnson. And he's got some space here. And the speedy returner, a big gain on that one. Coverage team barely able to stop it. Here comes the Boston College offense back out on the field. Tough to win these games kicking field goals. They know they need to reach the end zone this time. Handoff here from the shotgun. Solid run, tackled at the 45-yard line. Offense getting set, second down play here. Same tailback, another carry. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain. Crucial third down play coming up after that run. Looking downfield, it's Castellanos. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. Tackled across midfield at the 48, good enough for a first down. So we've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense trying to get something going here and cut into this lead before halftime. Boston College getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Pass not complete.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Play action fake. Looking to throw. Fired into a tight window and picked off. Big takeaway. Now looking for a big return. Past the 10. Touchdown, UNC. Wow, what a play. A defensive score. And the interception taken to the house. A pick-6 potential game-changing play there.
Man, nothing gets a defense, and especially a defensive coordinator, more fired up than a pick-6. And let's not forget, give credit to some of those other defenders for making some key blocks to spring that touchdown loose.
Extra point try coming now.
For the extra point.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Getting set to kick the ball off now.
28. Boston College, 10.
And here's the fair catch by the return man. So the BC offense is back out on the field now. This has been a rough first half. They'll have to regroup at intermission, but in the meantime, let's see if they can get some momentum going. Caught over the middle. It's Bond. Defense finally brings him down, but a nice chunk play. Boston College quickly to the line of scrimmage. And looking to throw now on first down. Bringing pressure. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
He gets away with one here. He threw that ball into double coverage, so don't get me wrong. There was a lot of pressure. He does a nice job of hanging in there, but, man, he got to be careful where you're throwing this.
He's picked for a 3rd time tonight. And he's got some open field ahead. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Chris, he's just trying to find the hole in his own coverage. But as you know, those windows can open and close pretty quickly, especially in the middle of the field. So the timing's got to be just right, or you're going to see an interception like this.
They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. And the Tar Heels move into the red zone. Second down, we're going to throw it. There's a shot toward the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
That ball just seemed to sail on him. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
Grab down the middle. It's Johnson. The offense will quickly spend the timeout here after the play.
What a valuable commodity for this offense. You get down into the red zone, the defense is worried about the receivers to the outside. Who better to get the ball to?
Junior steps up and makes an impact play.
Well, that's the kind of play right there that this defense has been looking for. Maybe that'll spark them, because let's face it, this game has not gone the way they had hoped. But a play like that sometimes can create some momentum and change the complexion of the football game.
Caught quickly. Brought down very quickly. Not much to show for that completion. Now the offense will call a timeout here. Something they didn't like about what they saw there. Wanting to make an adjustment for this critical down. An important third down attempt for this offense. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. And he'll loft it to the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
It's third and long, so as an offensive coordinator, you can either play it conservative or trust your quarterback and take a shot downfield. They elect the latter, and it ends up backfiring on them.
So here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Dropping back, it's Castellanos. The pocket breaking down. That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Man, the quarterback got nailed there, Chris. We'll have to take another look. He gets the ball out, but he took a big hit. This offensive line has got to do a better job at taking care of their superstar if they want to have a chance to win.
The catch is made for a huge pickup. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for one or two more plays before halftime. Time ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. First down. We're going to throw the football. Wow, back-to-back deep shots. And it's incomplete with just 1 second remaining on the clock.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to...
And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. And he's got it. Touchdown, Boston College.
Boy, this is a huge score. Not only to cut into the lead, Chris, but just psychologically to be able to score like this. You go in at halftime, you make some adjustments, you get ready to make a big comeback now in the second half.
Now they line up to kick the extra point. PHC is good, makes it an 11-point game, 28-17. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Chris, we go through an entire regular season to get to this point, and thus far the ACC championship has seen its share of unpredictable moments, but also simply breathtaking plays. And it's been said football is a game of inches, and guess what? Based on the comparison between third down conversion rate today and the average yard per play, how can you argue that? I mean, the low-lying fruit is to look at some of the explosive plays we've seen and panic. But really, this game is going to come down to which team is more efficient when they have the ball and how they play when it matters most. And with that, let's send it back to the men who will take us home in this ACC championship, Chris Fowler and Kirk Herbstreit.
And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes the Boston College offense back out on the field. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground. A sophomore with a strong tackle there.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a first down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. That one moves the ball across the 40.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. The ball is loose. Recovered by the offense and good for first down yardage. So after taking a closer look, the officials are going to overturn that previous ruling on the field. This Boston College offense is quickly moving down the field. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away. Less than a yard to go as they come to the line on second down. And he's got it again. He stopped, but he gets a first down.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so second and 5. The 7th play of the drive coming up. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker.
Here's a shot toward the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
And here comes the North Carolina offense back out onto the field. The last possession ended in a dreaded red zone interception. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly error. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is that offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. The defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up.
Oh, my gosh. They almost came up with another interception. They had a pick on the last drive. They're doing such a good job of baiting this quarterback into throwing the ball into coverage and then making a play on the ball. Let's see if they can keep this going.
He's got some daylight turning on the speed. Now they finally get him, but he found a nice lane in that return. This drive starts in good position. So the BC offense is back out on the field now. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
They bring him down, but not before he gets inside the 30-yard line. That completion good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. Back to pass. It's Castellanos. Quick completion to the tight end. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Crispy gets so caught up in these wide receivers and their playmaking ability and getting them the ball in space, like the defense has to pay attention to him. Often too much attention opens up an underneath threat.
On the junior, gets home making a sack there.
That's a really nice job of bouncing back by this defense after giving up that big gain. This time they get to pressure and bring that quarterback down.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play. Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now. So now on comes the field goal unit. And he knocks that one right through.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the North Carolina offense is back out there on the field. They're trying to build on their lead. They were forced to punt on the last possession. Opening play of the drive, quick throw to the left. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. And the Tar Heels hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
Man, this wide receiver has been a difference maker in this football game. He's got 2 touchdowns already. Now they look to him again, and he picks up the first down.
Park behind the line. It's Parber. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. He shows off the juking ability, but not much room to run. It's a short gain. That gain sets up a third down play. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. And the Tar Heels looking to keep this drive moving. Looking to throw it on first down. Defense is coming after him. And he just throws the ball away there. Nobody open. Excellent coverage. Second down play coming up for this offense. Catch made on the right side. They bring him down after a short gain there. That run sets up an important third down call for this offense. Handing off on the draw play. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. So here on fourth down, out comes the field goal team. This will be a 50-yard attempt. See if he's got the leg. The kick is blocked. Somebody got a hand on that. Here comes the Boston College offense back out on the field. They settled for a field goal in the last possession. They're looking for the end zone, no doubt, here. First play of the drive now, coming up from the 29. Grab behind the line. It's Harris. And that broken tackle will earn him first down yardage. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down. Looking to make a play deep downfield. He's got it near the end zone. Touchdown, Eagles. Just ran away from the defense.
Well, this is how you start to get rolling. That's 2 touchdowns so far, and the more he gets fed, the more often he's going to cash in.
The offense still out there. They'll set up to go for 2 here, trying to tie the game. Looking to pass. It's Castellanos. And he makes the grab in the end zone. The conversion works, and the game is now tied. Kickoff team on the field getting set now.
Set to kickoff.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. Picks up some blocks. Can he make it? All the way for a touchdown. A kick return all the way for a touchdown with a conference title on the line. He's never going to forget that.
Yeah, he'll never forget this. You're right. Conference championship, huge stage. Everybody's watching. Great blocks up front to get him started. And then it was just raw speed and instincts to take it to the house.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT.
For the extra point.
The extra point is good. Back in front of this shootout, 35-28. And it's North Carolina in front, Kurt. We've reached the end of the third. Time is running out to cut into this lead. Let's check out the game stats before we go on. One quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Return starts from inside the 5. Gets it to the 25-yard line. And that's where they'll start the drive. So the BC offense is back out on the field now. And there's the handoff. Breaking free at the 35. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Scanning the field. It's Castellanos. He's going to pull it down and run. The defense will wrap him up, but he's able to scramble for a first down and keep the drive going.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first, keep this drive moving.
Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Looking for his big tight end. And that's interception number 5. When will this QB get the hook? Not a long return, but the pick changes possession. The offense will take over at the 28. They start the drive with a quick throw to the right side.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
A quick throw out left, complete. Bulldozing his way past tacklers. Big play across midfield, they'll spot it near the 36. And the Tar Heels will come to the line to crank up the tempo. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has a handoff.
And I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Oh, gosh, give this defense all the credit in the world. They had their eyes in the right position, playing assignment football. Quarterback just looking for daylight. Couldn't find anywhere to go there on the keeper on the option. Again, that's great assignment football by the defense.
And the Tar Heels will have to kick it away. He's on looking for a solid punt here. And the punt goes out of bounds. That's a great job. They'll spot it down around the 5-yard line. Here comes the Boston College offense back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. They're going to run it here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, the play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle, Kirk. showing some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? And that's the quickest way to blow up a run game is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of that offensive line, then you can create a lot of havoc in the middle.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play. Boston College getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Back to throw. It's Castellanos. He's moving out of the pocket now. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. Finally out of bounds after a solid gain, but there is a flag on the field. So let's check this out. Costly hold, nullifies the play, backs him up 10 yards. It's not the way you want to start. 1st down and 20 now. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. With the catch, it's Bond. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to 1st down yardage yet. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Yet another interception. The disastrous performance continues. Going the other way, can they catch him? Brings the interception all the way back. Touchdown, Tar Heels. And a pick six, a monster play by this defense here, Kurt.
That defender showed a lot of athletic ability there with the ball in his hands. I wouldn't be surprised if the head coach watching that thought about maybe giving him some reps as a returner after that touchdown.
Boston College, 28.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. So the BC offense is back out on the field now. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick six in the last possession. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. And that pass rush has trapped him into sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Looking for his big tight end. And it's complete. What a grab by the receiver right near the sideline.
Chris, here we are in the 4th quarter. These guys are trailing. Have been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
Quick throw to the left. Makes the catch downfield. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a 1st down. Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. Touchdown, Boston College. This quarterback on fire today. Here we go. It's what you hope for. 4th quarter, 1-possession game, conference championship on the line.
You know, these conference championship games sometimes can be so unpredictable. 1 minute you're up by a couple scores, and all of a sudden you have a stalled possession or a turnover, and the pendulum shifts in favor of the opposing team. It's feeling like that might be happening late in this game.
PHC is good. They still trail, though. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner opportunity to bring this back. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Tar Heels offense is back out on the field. They were forced to punt it last time. Now they're looking to respond and add to this lead. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. And they'll keep it on the ground, trying to run some clock. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. So ball at the 30. This is a manageable 3rd down play for the offense. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. He's going for a big play downfield. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. no stopping and takes it all the way. Touchdown, North Carolina. Conference championship on the line. This quarterback told us, this is my time to shine. This is my stage, Kurt, and he is delivering.
Well, anytime you see a performance like this out of a quarterback, it's like the stars are in alignment. The quarterback's doing his job. The play caller is seeing the defense and putting him in a position to have success. And let's not forget the line and the receivers, the job that they're doing as well. It's a dream performance so far by this quarterback.
Now the try here for the extra point. Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the fourth quarter. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Return begins inside the 10. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes the Boston College offense back out on the field. First play of the drive to come out throwing. He'll take a deep shot. That falls incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on first down.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
Well, it's another positive play, but, man, look at the clock and look at the score. You still need a couple touchdowns to be able to get yourself back into this game and have a chance to win it. So
down he goes, a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
He's looking deep here. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball. The offense facing a tough conversion here. 3rd and long from the 42. Dropping back. Looking to throw for the first down. He's going to take another shot right here. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. Look at this. He'll go deep again. Oh, and it's incomplete. It's a turnover on downs. Crucial moment late in this game. First down here for this offense. Here's the handoff. Not much on that play. Brought down short.
You can almost sense the coaches challenged this offensive line before they went out on the field, how important this drive is with the lead late in the football game. They are hitting people and pushing people around up front and being able to get positive yards on 1st and 10.
Powering through. They bring him down, but that gain moves the ball all the way to the 31. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? He'll hand it off.
Boy, this offense's execution has been on point all game long, but especially in this fourth quarter. They're getting better and better, and this defense seems to have just quit out there.
They'll run it from the gun. Stopped right there at the line. No gain. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. It's a draw to the back. Defense able to stop it. It's 4th down now. So now on 4th down, out comes the field goal unit. And the importance of this attempt, if he makes it, it's now a 3-score game. And this one is right through. And they add to their lead.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. They'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Back to throw. It's Castellanos. Catch made on the left side. Moves the ball out across the 30. That's good for a first down. Boston College quickly to the line of scrimmage. Play action here on first down. He's hit as he throws it. And it's incomplete. Just 3 seconds left on the clock. Second down after the incompletion. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. And now in the final couple minutes, here's a deep shot. And it's incomplete. He dropped it. Somehow, that is a fitting ending the way this offense is played today. How do you see a high-scoring game, Kirk? They just couldn't match the other guys score for score, and they come up short.
Yeah, Chris, I think we knew coming into this one there'd be a lot of points scored. It would likely be a back-and-forth type of football game, and it certainly didn't disappoint. But ultimately, that defense just couldn't get the stops that they needed.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.